Welcome to BattleTech in the AM with Captain Nips. Today, where we are going to find lightning in a can at the break of daylight. For longtime BattleTech players, PPCs have tended to be a popular weapon system, the so-called lightning in the can. So today we're going to use that. We're going to leverage some lightning. Ooh. And it's like I know, it's like it knows I'm here. Although this does not look like the correct awesome variant. Yeah, 7.7. Let's make sure. PPC in the right arm, PPC in the right torso, PPC in the left torso. A bajillion heat sinks to try and keep this thing cool. So, that's good. We'll go a little heavier than I have been playing, mostly because I do want to play more with the heavier mechs. That said, I do want to have a good spread of light to medium to heavy to assault, so we'll find ourselves a Panther, because Panthers are the quintessential light PPC mech. And do we land on two awesomes? I think we land on two awesomes. And something got about 1.6 million seatbelts left, so I can go up to 6.6. Go by cost. What do we got? Nope. Jaeger mech. Nope. We'll do an autocannon round eventually. Taro. Nope. Hunchback Griffin. What does this Griffin have? This Griffin has alarm 5, medium laser, large laser. Nope. That's not where we want to be. Shadowhawk. Autocannon 5, alarm 5, medium laser, SRM 2. Still not quite where we want to be. Here's a Griffin with PPC. But we're giving up a bit of tonnage, or I should say giving up a bit of headroom in our C-bill allotment. That's fine. We can punch up. We can punch up a little bit. And for the enemy team... Interesting. Oh, here we go. Heavy. Heavy. Let's try Heavy Striker. Victor, Quickchalk, Kentaro, Jenner. I don't have the greatest feeling about this matchup. Oh, also, we should fix pilots. So, awesomes, we're going to try and park. So we want Bulwark as much as we can. Ozone. We like Ozone. And hey, look! Buckshot. You're getting your chance. Let's see. She actually might be better off in one of the other mechs, mostly because I want good gunnery in the awesome, so it's triple PPC actually connects. So let's just flip this to somebody else. And hey, Sumo. Ready for another go around? Ooh, Wildfire. Not sure if we'll actually take advantage of the multi-target that Wildfire brings to the table, but we won't know until we try. Let's see. Grab Buckshot. And for our fourth, in the medium mech. Ah, Sumo. Can't get rid of the guy. He's just too good for what he brings. In terms of cost. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Oh, we should pick a map. I think I want to play Alpine River. Not Alpine River. River Crossing. I want some trees. I want some tree lines to hide in. And I would like decent lines of sight, so I'm not going to pick the foggy maps. Sunset. Let's go.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So PPCs, streams of high energy ions and electricity and all that fun stuff. Good at range, less good at close-up encounters. So we're going to try and keep our distance a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Another thing I think I'm going to do for this particular playthrough is find a spot on the map that's a little bit off the beaten path, just to shake up where the engagements are happening. The backfield here is kind of just flat and trees, which is a little boring. Looks like there's just a gully with the river over on the left here. Over on the right, we've got this lake and a valley with the trees here. I'm going to try pushing over onto the right here. See if we can get some position and have a fight over on this part of the map. Just for a change of pace. So, everybody, get to hoofing.
Coordinates received. Consider it done.
Because I'm picking a side of the map and basically pushing perpendicular to where the enemy is coming from, it's probably going to be a few turns before we actually get set up for a fight. Try and chug through this as fast as we can so we can get to the fun part of the match where, you know, we shoot things and things explode.
Skipper. I'm there. Something I can do. Heading out. Reporting enemy contact.
And, as so often has happened in my playing of this game, the front of their line catches up to the back of my line way sooner than I expect. So it looks like we'll be hunkering down on the top of this hill here.
More hostiles.
And unfortunately that leaves Buckshot way out of position. So we need to pull her back. I think what we'll do is bring them up onto this roadway here, bait them up here, and have our fight amongst this copse of trees.
Copy.
Hunker down. And of course the Jenner is already up on top of my assaults.
What's up, Commander?
Sumo, can you do something about this, please?
Piece of cake.
Unfortunately, I don't have line of sight with my PVC. Ugh, lords, this is starting out great. And we throw some friendly fire at my awesomes. Right in the back. That's what we wanted. That's absolutely what we wanted. Alright, let's get this
Yes, Commander.
ridiculous party started. Not enough movement. Still not enough movement. There we go. That's the stuff.
Location confirmed.
It's not really in the trees. We can fix that next turn with a little reverse turn. And definitely going to be shooting at the quick draw. Just to check on where our heat's going to land. Let's make with the shooting.
Taking the shot.
That is a real good start. That is some pinpoint shooting there, Wildfire. Blow that leg clean off. Now, Ozone.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I want you to get into the trees and do the same thing.
You got it.
So here's an interesting thought. What happens if I blow both its legs off? Not that I, gonna hit the leg that I was aiming for, but it was worth a try. Buckshot
No.
has a line of sight here. Not the greatest odds to hit. We've got the headroom for heat though, and I do want to leverage her bulwark as much as I can. So,
Okay.
here we go. Nice. Solid start. Open up those cans. Peel out the gooey innards.
Something I can do.
Now it looks like if you look at the gray shaded arcs of the field of view that you get, that there is some range banding being expressed there. So I'm going to try and get that quick draw just into what looks like medium range. And I think I flubbed that. Ever so slightly. But
You got it.
Sumo being the warrior he is, does not fail to hit.
Waiting for orders.
Are we forested? No, we are not. So we want to back up just a smidgen. Just enough. Get in the
Coordinates
trees.
received.
Give us a little cover, give us a little damage reduction, and continue to put the hurt on this quick draw. Now, as with PPCs, gotta watch your heat. So I think since it's relatively early in the fight, I'm going to conserve my heat for now. Just fling 2.
Acknowledged. Reporting critical hit.
Since Ozone has Bulwark, really don't need to move him, so let's just check and see what our ranges look like. That's not helpful. 90% to hit. That Jenner over there, I don't know what that Jenner is doing. But 90% to hit. Interestingly, Ozone's Awesome is not going to have the same problem that Wildfire's Awesome had, where it overheats this turn. There seems to be some variability in the heat values that you generate, or the heat capacity that your mech has based on the pilot that you have. Which is cool. I need to dig into that system a little bit more. I can't claim to completely understand it. But for now...
Engaging target. My heat gauge is getting pretty high. I'm here.
If you just want to stand there and trade shots, I can trade shots with you.
You say so. Right here. Aye, aye.
Sumo as usual, delivering the goods.
Standing by. Roger.
Oh, this quick draw is not long for this world. Just need to land a few more solid hits like that. Which, once this Victor moves up on us, Ozone should be able to deliver.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Ah, you're fine.
Yep.
Only 75% to hit, which is interesting. But probably not going to save this quick draw.
I got you.
Nope, not even close.
Enemy eliminated. Shut down.
I
Gotta cool her off.
did not pay attention to the heat on that turn, though. So hey, there you go. That's the thing. But it took out a mech in the process, so I feel that's a fair trade. All right, so buckshot.
Hey.
I want to get a better position on this Jenner. Yeah. Get out of line of sight of some of this garbage.
Okay.
Heat's still good. Mostly because there aren't that many guns on this mech.
Copy that.
And as per usual, the AI decides that one of its mechs needs to be way tailing the team for some reason.
Yeah.
As much as I'd love to try and finish off that Jenner, I think I need to start focus firing on this Victor. Sumo has such a good line of fire and chance to hit. I can't pass that up. Melting your armor off in 50-point chunks. That's right, give my awesomes some space. Although my Panther... That's not great. Pretty sure that took the PPC out, so that's sad.
I'm here.
I think it's time we push the red line just a bit. Wow. Just a hair under overheat. With a really, really clean chance to hit.
All right.
Spreading it around though. Ozone. Turn your mech back on. It's gonna kick me. Yeah. Clunk. Alright, well I get the feeling this is gonna turn into just a light mech punch fight.
Right here.
Yeah, light mech punch fight.
Moving to position.
Dang. Except my gal is
Like a critical hit.
she got some guts. She knows how to throw a punch.
Something I can do.
I'm gonna throw inspiration on Sumo, see if I can get this LRM to land as well. I've run into this in the past though, where I've clicked inspiration and that percentage for the LRM doesn't actually get better because it's just, you know, below minimum range and taking that into account. You know what? I'm gonna skip that. I am gonna fire on the Victor, but I'm going to skip the LRM because of heat issues.
Oh, you want some of this?
I really don't like my Panther. Really don't like my Panther. I mean, I get
My max is going over.
wanting to eliminate targets,
Oh,
but
there's blood in my cockpit.
that was, in my opinion, this Victor's armament is better focused on literally anything else. But that's fine.
I'm receiving you.
We don't want to go into shutdown. So we'll just fire repair
Roger that.
PPCs.
Target's confirmed.
Interesting, her PPCs only did 37 damage.
Orders?
Oh, because of the cover. He's getting a damage reduction due to him being in the trees.
Standing by.
Alright, Buckshot. You've not had the greatest of days.
I go down, I get up.
Let's make this worth it, though. 65% chance to hit. 95% chance to hit the Victor on a DFA. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't do this.
This better work.
And land some damage. Seems alright. She's probably going to eat it for her trouble.
I'm doomed. Doomed.
Dude.
Yeah?
Still running a little hot. Still sticks to just the PPC for
You
now.
got it.
Hey, AC-20 crit. We like that. Don't want him flinging giant cannonballs at my guys. Ah, yep, there we go. Not the greatest of showings for Buckshot. I feel bad. I think she deserves better, but what are you gonna do?
Yes, Commander.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna keep pounding on this Victor, because he's clearly the most dangerous thing right here.
Affirmative.
If we could land a hit on that CT, that would be delightful.
Yep.
Going into shutdown. There we go. Take off the right arm, get that AC-20 just completely out of the picture. Knock him down for good measure. Meanwhile, whatever that is, still hiding out in the background.
Right here.
Take the easier shot on the Jenner. See if we can't put this thing down, or at least put a little closer
Scored a
to
critical
the scrap heap.
Standing by.
Yeah, focus on the dangerous target. Heat's still good. Can keep firing that pair of PPCs.
Target locked. Critical hit, Commander.
So what does he do? If he's smart, he walks up toward me. Not that smart.
Oh. I'm wounded, Commander.
Come on, Ozone. Keep it together. You got this. Straight into shutdown if I fire the third PPC. That's fine. We'll just keep pounding on this Victor with the pair of PPCs.
Critical hit.
Eventually, we will actually kill it.
Something I can do. I'm gonna make some trash.
Here we go. Keep chipping away.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Thump, thump, thump. There we go. Fundamental rule of BattleTech. Throw enough PPCs at a thing and that thing will eventually die. Alright, Ozone. Please do me the favor of murdering this Jenner. Yeah. Hit percentage is a little lower than I would expect, so I'm going to throw inspiration on this. I
hell
really
yeah.
just want him
Get
to
on now.
plow this Jenner. 95%. I'm fine with that. In fact, let's just go full bore, straight in overheat. Well, but not shutdown. Interesting.
Firing.
There we go. Cleaning it up.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
Ah, Kentaro. Decided entirely too late that this is the fight he should get close to.
Right here.
Which, you know. Overheat warning just for firing the PPC. I think we need to take a turn off. So let's just maneuver still want to kind of keep my distance because, you know, distance weapons and all that.
On my way.
I know this takes me out of the trees, but at least lets me continue to have a line of sight. Probably wasn't necessary to move him at all, but it's fine. Wildfire.
I'm here.
Let's continue the barrage tactics we have been employing all game. These hit percentages are not great. Mostly probably from target's movement.
Fire in.
And he's got evasion. That's even better. If he's smart, he's just going to keep maneuvering up on people. Alright. I think I'm going to take another turn with him off. Back him up. That is not what I want. Can't really back up very far, can I? Alright, well, take a step back. Bleeds meat. Alright. I didn't want this to come to this, but if you insist on making this a punch party, sir, I'm going to make it a punch party. Which is great about this game because PPCs, being a wonderful distance range weapon,
I'm receiving you.
kind of crap at short ranges, this game gives you the option of saying, who needs a lightning in a can? I have a multi-ton limb I can throw at you
10-4.
repeatedly to your face. Woof. A small laser, because everything just happens to have a random small laser equipped to it. Seems alright. Now, Ozone, I know you prefer to be standing still, but curb stomp that guy, please. Oh! I mean, I really expected you to core out his center torso. I didn't expect you to literally crush his skull and kill the pilot. I'm okay with this. Better salvage. But, boy, howdy. You're going to get a reputation if you keep doing that. After action report. Came out pretty clean. My poor Panther. Oof, my poor Panther. There's some expensive repairs there. Griffin comes out clean. Awesome comes out clean. Awesome comes out clean. This is actually a very clean match for me. On the other hand, for the other guy, woof. Jenner's basically a leg. Leg and a torso. Got me a Kintaro though, because ow. This quick draw got pretty tore up, and so did the Victor. This is what happens when you fling, you know, multiple handfuls of PPCs at things. They eventually just start to evaporate. So, 12 rounds, pretty short, 27 minutes. It's on the shorter side, but not too short. Overall, pretty good outing. I'm happy with it. I like the PPCs in this game. I like the special effects they've got for them. The artwork, the sound is real nice. I think they've done a good job with that, and that makes me even more excited for even more of this game. So, for now, though, I will bid you adieu, and I will see you all tomorrow.